Lidl is doing foundation now. I just gotta try it. If you're new to my channel, I'm Mike. I'm a hairdresser, a L'Oreal colour specialist, a makeup fan and a skincare lover. In today's film, I'm gonna be reviewing Lidl's contour and makeup range. So if you want to find out more about their products, then keep on watching. Yet another Lidl makeup review. What has this come to? Guys, today we have foundations, we have setting sprays, we have highlighters, primers, we have the whole shebang. Cien by Lidl brought out yet another makeup range. So as you can see, I done my eyebrows off camera and I did use Lidl's eyebrow kit that I've reviewed before and I'm going to link it just above there. So let's take a closer look at the Lidl's makeup range Contouring. So we have a foundation, so this is the foundation from Contouring, so let's have a closer look at it. Now, they only had one shade of foundation, so I mean, really? I kind of felt like they found it in the stock room and they were like, oh, we're just gonna put it out and sell it. So the foundation was $2.49, which is absolutely nothing. And like that, we get a glass bottle, so it's very good. And we do get a pump. So this foundation is in shade 02 Dark Honey, which I can tell you it's gonna be way too dark for me. But I mean, they didn't have my shade, so I was like, I'm gonna review it anyways. Another thing I found in Lidl was their makeup primer. And this primer was, let me just tell you, $1.49. Now, when it comes to the packaging of this whole range, it's very cheaply done. Comparing to their eyebrow collection that they brought out, the packaging was absolutely beautiful. This just looks really dated and cheap to me. So as a customer, I wouldn't really be running to pick it up just because it looks nice. But hey, we're gonna try it out. So we also have Contouring Palette, which was $2.99, and that was the most expensive product out of the whole range. I'm dying to try this out. What else do we have here? We have Highlighter Shiny Glow. I love a good highlighter, so I'm gonna try this out. And like that, the packaging is the exact same as the primer, and this product was $1.49. So as we can see, it's very cheap, very affordable. We have a mascara that's $1.99, and that's from a different collection by Cien from Lidl, but we're gonna try this out today. And we have an eyeliner that's $1.99 as well. And from Contour, we also have a setting spray. Now, when it comes to this setting spray, I wasn't sure what it was because it did look like a hairspray to me, so I was a bit like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna try this out, but hey, let's give it a go. Right guys, so I'm gonna zoom you in and we're gonna try out the foundation. I'm gonna actually start off by applying the primer and we'll see how it feels. It just says makeup primer, apply underneath, makeup for perfect complexions. So I don't know whether it's mattifying, I don't know whether it's highlighting. We're gonna find out. So let me open that up. Oh yeah, so it's just a little squeezy tube and we're just gonna put that on. Don't know how much we need, but that is the texture of the primer. So let me just apply that liberally around my face. There's no smell to it, which is good. You just lash that on everywhere. Now my skin looks quite glowy after it, but I don't think it's a pore filling primer as such. So let me just tap that all in and let that sit for a second. Let me just have a closer look in my mirror here. Yeah, like it looks good. Now it doesn't look like nothing really, do you know? It just gives my skin a nice glow to it as such. Now I did put a dark concealer on my eyebrows just to balance out the dark foundation, because I can definitely tell you that the foundation is going to be too dark. So one side I'm going to do with a beauty blender and one side I'm going to do with a brush. So this side we're going to use a beauty blender and I'm just going to pump a tiny bit of foundation on my hand. Like, I don't know what the coverage is. Oh God, this is dark for me. Right, but listen, let's try it out anyways. It smells like nothing really, do you know? It does look rather sheer. Oh, it's gonna be dark. But anyways, let's just buff that out. And while I'm doing this, I want to give a quick shout out to Jamie Reynolds. I believe she loves my YouTube channel and I wanted to say a quick hello to her. Now the foundation looks very, very glowy. it's actually not too bad. Like when we look at this side and this side, now I do look a lot more tanned, but the coverage is absolutely lovely actually. I thought it was going to be heap of dirt, but hey listen, it actually looks fine. It actually doesn't look too bad. Let's have a look in my mirror here. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. It's nice and glowy. It's nice and sheen looking, which I really like. And it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Lidl, you surprise me every day. So now I'm going to take a bit of foundation on the Zova 102 brush, which is probably my favorite foundation brush ever. And like that, tiny bit at the back of my hand, and just dip the brush in, and we're just gonna pop that product in. Gonna just apply a tiny bit more. Guys, for $2.49. Now, I don't know if they have a bigger selection, so if you go to your local Lidl and you see a bigger selection of shades, please let me know. But look at that glow. Let me just take a closer look. Like, this foundation is really, really glowy, which is absolutely lovely. Like, I mean, the color is slightly dark, but if I was wearing tan, it wouldn't be too bad. So now the foundation, I'm impressed. Now, they didn't have a concealer and a powder, so I'm just not gonna set my face and I'm not gonna put any concealer because it wouldn't be a fair review if I used something different. So let's get into contouring. So this is my contouring and highlighting palette. And at the back it says contouring and highlighting palette, cream to powder dark honey. Yeah, so as we can see, everything is dark honey. So this range is all dark honey, as it is. So let's see if it's good or if it's a heap of dirt. Okay, so it's a cream-like texture. Let me just dip my finger into it. So it's cream-like texture and the contour is cream as well. I actually thought this product was powder. I did not expect it to be cream. But because this product is cream, I'm going to use synthetic brushes. And actually for my contour shade, I'm going to use Morphe Jeffree Star JS3 brush, which I absolutely love for cream contouring. I love it around my nose. It's nice and precise. So let's dip it into this shade over here and see. Okay, so it picks it on the brush. So let's just get a good bit of color onto it. And we're just gonna lightly apply it to my cheeks. And I'm just gonna literally dab it in because I don't want to disturb the foundation formula. And we'll see. Okay, so we're getting a nice payoff in it. Now the product isn't bad. It's actually paying off and the color is nice and soft. But when it comes to cream contouring, I definitely would just dab it in instead of moving the brush around, because when you start moving the brush around, you are really disturbing the foundation formula underneath. Now that's looking good. When I'm looking in the mirror, that's actually looking really, really well. So let me do the same thing on the other cheek. Just apply a tiny bit more and just lash that on. Not too bad actually. For $2.99. I'm just going to slightly contour around my nose just to give a bit more definition and just dab it all out. Lidl is having me massive during this isolation. And for highlight, I'm going to use Real Techniques 217 brush, which is this nice buffery edger brush. So let's dip into the highlight and see how that color actually looks on me. And we're just going to literally apply it around my nose and my cheek. Oh, I think I put too much on. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that with that brush, just a tiny bit on my nose and around here. And I'm going to go back with my beauty sponge and I'm going to buff that all out. See, once I buffed all that out, it's actually not looking too bad. Like, look at that glow. And I love a good glow. So no, this isn't looking too bad. Now I wouldn't say it's highlighted, but it's definitely given me a bit of lift and definition through here. Lidl, I'm shook. Really, I did not expect from this. I was like, I'm gonna slay it, everything's gonna be dirt, I'm gonna be throwing around. That's not happening yet. Right, so let me try this highlighting sheer glow. So we're gonna put more highlighter on. And like that, it's in the same squeezy tube as your primer. So let me pop that on. So it is very silvery in color like, and I'm actually gonna apply that on my fingers and I'm gonna buff that all out. And you know what? One could never have enough highlighter on. Now, when it comes to the shade of it, it is very Tin Man-like, but I mean, it's doing the job. It's giving me the glow. I'd probably like a bit more warmer, so I definitely think this shade is way too bright, unless you're really, really pale. But for me, it's just gonna look like I'm a Tin Man, which isn't a bad thing, do you know? Tiny bit on my nose. Right, so we're highlighted for the gods. Now the formulation is showing off my little cracks and imperfections. That's the only problem I have with it. Like, you can really see my pores here. So I don't know what the primer was actually doing, but we're getting that nice glow. So it's all right. Like, you can see how glowy my skin looks, which I'm shook. Right, so let's set all this with our contouring lasting spray. And I love a good setting spray. So like that, does it say anything? Contour and fixing spray. Spray the fixing spray onto your face from a distance of 15 centimeters. Men do not know the centimeters, so I'm just gonna give it a go. Oh no. Oh no. The smell of alcohol out of that. Let's see the formula. Let's look at the ingredients. We do not get, oh yeah, ingredients, alcohol. No, guys, no. This literally smells like alcohol. Bye. So, no, I'm not liking it. Anything too alcohol-y will dry out your skin too much. Right, so let me have a look at the eyeliner that we got. And the eyeliner was $1.99. So this is the eyeliner in the shade brown. So let's have a look at it. Oh, so it's a liquid eyeliner. I just thought it was going to be a pencil eyeliner. So this is that alcohol. Ugh. So let's get back into it. So it is my brown eyeliner. Now, what is wrong with you, Lidl? Who wears a brown eyeliner? Well, I want. But do you know why I'm going to try this out? Is what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to stencil hairs out on my eyebrows with this and see if that works. Because I do like a nice stenciled eyebrow. So let's get into it and see what will that actually do. Oh well, it's not great for the eyebrows anyways. Oh. No, this is not going to work for the eyebrows, but sure, listen, we have to finish it. I'm not going to try it out as an eyeliner because no, guys, no. No. No, ma'am. No, that's not happening. I need a spoolie quickly. I need to brush that all out just to diffuse that. Now, the formula is really heavy. Now, see if I'm going to diffuse that. That looks a lot better, but it's very thick. It is nearly Sharpie-like, so no. This, maybe it's good for an eyeliner. I'm not giving myself a brown eyeliner. I'm sorry. Bye. Right, so let's give the mascara a go. And I do love a good mascara. So this is an Extreme Lash Volume Mascara by Cien. And this mascara is $1.99 as well. So let's have a look at the wand. Okay, so it's your classic wand. Nothing too fancy. Nothing we haven't seen before. So let's have a closer look at the wand. And let me apply this mascara and see what we think. I hate applying mascara. Now it's doing the job. It's separating the lashes really nicely. Now, I don't know if I see volume in it, but for a mascara, it's grand for $1.99. I'm happy. It's not lumpy, comparing to like, what's the horrible one? Makeup Revolution Makeup, that mascara. Oh, lumpy the house down. But this is actually nice. Lidl, I want to see a concealer, I want to see a full range foundation, I want a powder, I want everything. Because even the highlight, now when we're looking at my face, that highlight has absolutely disappeared. It's after sheening out a lot, but the contour isn't too bad. So you guys, my final thoughts about Lidl's contouring makeup range. The foundation, I wish it was in a different shade, but overall when I'm looking on my skin, I like how it looks. It is very sheer, it is very face and body. There isn't an ingredient list on it, so I actually don't know what it is. Like, I don't know whether it's water based or oil based or anything. The primer, like I don't see any difference. When it comes to the contouring kit, now the bronzer one is actually very good. Like, the bronzer looks grand, you know, it buffed out really nicely. The highlight, on the other hand, is very highlighted. Now, I am a highlight addict, and this just didn't really do for me. Like, it is nice and it gives me a nice glow, but I'd say it'd be probably nicer just around your décolletage or on your shoulders, because it is a lot more creamier. When it comes to the actual highlight, it is very silvery. It's not suitable for everyone. If I was bringing out a makeup range, and I'd only bring out one shade, because that's what you're meant to do apparently, I would definitely make it more warmer, because this is very silvery on me. Now, it's nearly distracting looking, so I'm not really too gone on this. Another product, what did I show you before? Oh, this spray, the setting spray. That's a no. It literally smells like alcohol. You might as well just put hairspray on your face. The mascara, it's a hit for me. It is really nice. My lashes look lovely. They look very natural, and they separated really nicely. I don't know whether to give it volume, but as a mascara overall for $1.99, it's brilliant. Now let's talk about the other thing. Where else did I throw on the floor? Oh yeah, the brown eyeliner. Now for me, that's a hate alert. First of all, who wears a brown eyeliner? If you do, I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it on my eyes. And even as a pencil, like, it done the job. Like, you can see that I have few hairs, strokes drawn here and there, but the texture of it, it was just too heavy. Anyway guys, thank you for watching today's film. I hope you found it rather interesting, helpful and useful. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Also check out my other social media. And of course you guys, please take care. Bye.